Hey guys, welcome to the Real Life with QueenV show. And today I have an energetic, talented radio personality host, and he's from 97.9 The Beat. Oh my God, you guys, welcome P. Skillz.
Hey.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me, man.
You're welcome. Okay, so tell me your name. How did you come up with P. Skillz?
Really like an acronym, you feel me? It's like I just do a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I spell it with N with a Z, you feel me? Not an S, not P Skillz, you feel me? I do everything.
He said I don't have the skills. I got the skills.
You dig? So really your pilot P Skillz. You
Okay.
So from a small town, St. Louis, you feel me? And trying to make it make sense. And here we are 3 states later.
So does your name start with the P?
Yeah, Well, government name is Peter.
Oh,
Peter.
Peter Piper. You like pizza?
There it is, a government name, the Govy.
The Govy. You like pizza?
Yeah, I do a little pepperoni here and there.
Okay, so when did you start in radio?
I started on radio in 2014 when I moved here, like on Sirius. Like I was doing it in Grambling in college. I just did like a little internship, you know what I'm saying, for a semester, but taking it serious, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why radio?
That was like the fastest resource at the time, you know what I'm saying, to kind of stay in the lane I was in, because I went to Grambling and I majored in criminal justice, but I came out mass communications. So it was like, find something in mass comm, you feel me, going to the State Fair Classic, that's what changed my life, you feel me, being the mascot at Grambling, the Tiger. It was like I had to network, make it make sense. My mama told me you ain't gonna be flipping and jumping around your whole life, you better get somewhere and sit down. So I love you, mama, but we had to make it make sense, you feel me, and here we are 10 years later in radio, 2 stations later.
10 years later.
10
so
years.
Did you get your certificate for radio?
No, I had came in on the street team, and
Okay.
then me being a talent, quote unquote, MC back in my grandma days in social media, like really, to be honest with you, it was really the Nene song. Like I had put the Nene song really kind of put me on because I was a hype man. Like that's all. Like I'm a hype man.
So you were dancing and doing all of that?
Hype, just turning it up, and I had introduced when I came out here to Texas. It was January. I never forget 2000, and it was the MLK parade, and I was just kind of like volunteering to get on the float with K104 and Cat Daddy and them. I just meeting everybody that day. One time for my boy Solo TV, they the ones who was already on at the station. Told them I was coming out there. I'm there, and volunteer. I had some roller skates. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get on. I ain't know what a freeze was when it comes to a real workplace. They have freezes. I ain't know what's a freeze. I know it's January. I know it's cold outside, but what's a freeze? So I'm like, oh, I ain't hiring nobody right now for a couple months. So I'm like, what can I do? I'm sitting out here, it's January, I just graduated in December. I'm trying to get active. Yeah. I had my roller skates, he came home with 2 T-shirts, and next thing you know, I'm in the MLK parade. But that morning, I'm introducing myself, just networking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, what up, Cat Daddy? In the same sentence, I'm like, hey, you ever heard the Nene dance? And he was like, nah, what's that, bro? And some girls just happened to walk up, you know what I'm saying? They just looked, the demographic of who know the dance. And they was like, he asked them, y'all heard Nene? They was like, yeah, we know what it is. And they turned it on, and it was a wrap.
It was over with.
It was over.
Did you ever fall on the roller skates?
Nah, I ain't never feel, no.
Oh, so you've been doing the roller skating since you were young.
Yeah, young. Like that's 5 years old, 6 years old, birthday parties at the Palace.
Okay, so you started at K104.
Yeah.
How long were you there?
I was there 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
And then what made you go to 97.9?
I guess the man upstairs. You feel me? Like I had I've been breaking a lot of artists and a lot of songs, like the Rich Homie Quans, the Hit the Quan, all them dances. So it just came a point in time where it was like, damn, I'm breaking all these songs. I might well make me one. So I ended up making me one, and it was called a Slide In Challenge. Okay. And I kept doing it a lot, and then Cat Daddy had me come into his show with the Snapback Kickback with all the cheerleaders coming to the school. Coming to the station, you know, on Wednesday nights, I was able to kind of have that last little 30 minutes to teach them a dance, something interactive, and it was like the slide in, cut up, slide in, hey, put your hand on your chin, I just intertwine all the dances, the rollie, all that. So when I get to these schools throughout the school year, of course, the cheerleaders remember who I was, so it was bigger than what it was when it was time to go to the pep rallies. I'm like, hey, y'all want to do the dance? They're like, yeah, we do it. And one time, Lancaster High School, they put me on, because, you know, like at a drum line, when the drum line do a break dance with an urban beat, and the artist come out with the microphone, it's a big deal. So I had my moment, you feel me, and they played the song at their homecoming. And I came out, got the microphone, and I was doing it, and I saw where they was at. They was doing the dance and playing the song, so I dropped the mic on purpose. I did like 6 backflips in the same spot, picked the microphone up, saw where they was at, put my hand on my chin, got right to the routine, and next thing you know, it's like 6 days later, I got a phone call saying, can I sit down and talk?
That was with 97.9.
Yeah, I've been sitting down talking ever since. Shout out to Vita Local, man. She gave me a call like, "Can I get your number away?" I was like, "Yeah, I think
Vita?
it's Vita Local."
Shout out to Vita Local.
Shout out to Vita V, man.
I did interview her. She's super dope.
That's big sis. That's big sis. So she's like, "Hey, "Can I get your number away?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care." I think it's like a DJ gig. And then next thing you know, I'm saying the program director, Mark McCray, gave me a call like, "Hey, can we sit down and talk?" I'm like, "Let's sit down."
So you weren't nervous doing the backflips?
No. I've been doing that. My real name Peter. I'm from the hood. You feel me? I can't. You gotta be able to be, you know what I'm saying, talented somewhere. You feel me? So yeah, we ain't falling. You know, we ain't gonna fall.
So how do you handle pressure?
With the P, you just gotta persevere. You gotta just go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like Glorilla say, at the end of the day, the day go in, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying, lead with your best foot forward. So pressure just always been something to kind of come into my personality, just make it my own confidence. For sure. That's the key.
How do you define success in your field?
Success in this field is really when you put somebody else on. At this point in game, like in 2024 of July, you feel me? That's what it is. Cause I done did a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got Juicy J. We've been locked in since 2020. So these are people who I looked up to, who I never thought of, know my name, let alone be on a full-fledged text message. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to cap. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. Like me and Juicy J, 36 Mafia. I'm gonna let the camera see that, bro. Like he in my top 6. Like we right there with it. You know what I'm saying? You could take it to go.
Y'all see?
I ain't even want to do that. You feel me? But we chop it up. You feel me? So it's like go back to 2020. So just me being in my position and purpose, just going through the motions, going through the pressure, and that was a blessing right there. So it's all up.
What advice would you give somebody that's trying to start in radio?
Get in where you fit in. No matter where it's at, you get your toes in there. Next thing you know, you get your foot in the door. Notice I said your toes. You gotta.
So the toes means you need to clean the toilets,
yeah,
mop the floor, whatever you can get to get through the door. Right?
Get through the door. Once you know where the door is, you feel me? You just keep working or whatever it is to get there and slither your way through. You know what I'm saying? It'd be an ankle to leg, the waist. Me, I'm body in now. You know what I'm saying? 10 years later, so it's a real accomplishment being in the DFW. So
when you first start radio, though, you don't get paid that much, right?
Not
at all.
You got plenty mornings, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, so you got to love what you do, because more than likely you're going to have to hustle or you're going to have to be working a part-time job.
Yeah, facts. True story.
Okay.
True story.
So what challenges do you face in your career?
Balance of time, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I'm a girl dad, so it's like, you saying, even today, you know what I'm saying, but I know that everything happened for a reason, you feel me? And then with 9-7, you know what I'm saying, it's just, come on now, you feel me? So being able to be able to coop, balance, and know that it's a purpose for everything, you know, and walking your path. That's just more of the challenges that you got to go, the hurdles, you feel me? You got to go through it. One time I did a step show in SOC. I promise you, I was like 3 o'clock. The show started at 3 o'clock. I'm pulling up like 2:50. I pull in, and I'm in front of SOC, so I make a U-turn to pull in onto the lot. I promise you, I catch 2 flat tires, like on a Saturday in Oak Cliff at 3 o'clock, and I got like 3 more gigs that day. I had the talent show, on there work, and then get to the club. How you catch 2 flat? Not one. I can't just, hey, somebody help me out. I got 2 flat tires. I only got 1 donut. You feel me? So I call Cat. You know what I'm saying? He told now. I plug him in told now, and he had somebody come pull up, they put me on a flatbed, got out of there. But it was a challenge. I had to really turn it into a struggle, because I went out there on that stage, like everything, you gotta know how to turn it on, turn it off, channel it.
Yeah, it's game time.
Game time.
Did you know that owls can't move their eyes, but they can move their heads like 360, but they can't move their eyes?
Yeah, I know they can move their eyes.
Me neither. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But their eyes are so big, you would think that they can move their eyes. Like, they're big as...
That's real.
Yeah, no, I was kind of impressed. You know?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you handle criticism and feedback? Because you're in the radio, you're all over the place, and what people are like, today you did your set on the radio was just trash. The songs you played was just trash.
You gotta take it. You gotta have it. You feel me? It's the only way to get better. You know what I'm saying? To know. You're saying, if you knew better, you would do better.
Now, what if there's somebody that is like, you don't even do anything yourself with the radio, so how are you gonna tell me?
You gotta have thick skin. You feel me? At the same time, but you gotta know what's right, and what's right is right.
Have you ever gone off on anybody?
And people play this song. You know, you get them DJs to come up. Hey, they got their phone up there at the DJ booth. You know what I'm saying? All right, I got you. And you gotta repeat it. And then when it's a whack song and they keep coming up there, you gotta really let them know that, okay, I'm the type of person, like, I'm all right, this is a song you wanted. Everybody look at, you know what I'm saying? Susan over here to the right. She wanted to hear this right now, so you gotta go through it.
And so if they want you to play something else and you know their song is whack, will you tell them, like, your song is whack? You see nobody in the crowd move. Or are you going to play it?
Nah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have it prepped before, you know what I'm saying? At this point in the game, I've been doing it 10 years now, so I already kind of, yeah, it ain't no, you ain't gonna get me. I already been got, you feel me? I already learned that lesson, you know what I'm saying? So, what's BP? As long as they know what they BPM of the song, you know what I'm saying, beats per minute, but as long as you know, then you know.
What are some misconceptions that, you know, people feel like when you're in radio, this is how it's supposed to go?
That you gotta pay to play. Nah, that ain't even it. You feel me? You just gotta have talent. You feel me? Everybody don't have the it factor. And being in the 10 years now, I know you can really read an artist within the first 60 seconds of the first 3 questions.
Can you build that it factor? Like, if they don't have it, can you get it for them?
It could be built. How long and timing, that's another thing. Time ain't always on our side. So it's just, yeah.
Do you feel like an artist has to have, like, money to invest in themselves, or if they're completely broke, they can still get on?
It's a yay and a nay, because you got certain artists, thanks to social media, got a free verse.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, Black Boy JV got a free verse from Drake. You know what I'm saying? Just the power of social media. So at some point, you do gotta have a budget. You feel me? You gotta have internet on your phone, or if ain't nobody see it. You feel me? So it all go with the
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's it. The Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta. If you know it's you, then it's for you. You know.
So you think that technology made a good impact on, you know, the entertainment world, or you feel like was better off when technology wasn't so big?
I can't even, I'm really 50-50, you feel me? Because I'm from the generation where I started my first IG in mass communication class in 2012, 2013. 2012, yeah. So it's like, oh no, I'm sorry, 08. 08 was Facebook. Okay, yeah, 08 was Facebook, and it was like February when Instagram dropped in America. So
because MySpace was before that.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. So it's a gift and a curse. You feel me? You pick your passion or pick your poison. Yeah.
So what do you think? What challenges are gonna occur? You think in the future for radio?
Oh, they already talking about AI, artificial jocks. Yeah, I'm like, damn, artificial job. Well, I just saw last week that they got remote control lawnmowers, like riding lawnmowers, remote control. And then, you know, Amazon just laid off, they just hired 700,000 robots, and they laid off 100,000 real life employees.
What?
Yeah, and Amazon right here in DFW. So it's like, damn, we really going through the motions of the Matrix. Yeah.
Oh, so you better have you a hustle off the land.
Off the land.
Because if they can approach you by a robot, it's over with.
Yeah, so my fellow, you know what I'm saying, majority of the Latinos, and they do a lot of the lawnmowing business. So everybody impacted. It ain't just the urban market no more. It's everybody. So it's like, damn, we gotta wake up.
So what motivates you knowing, you know, your future could be, you know, in the entertainment world could be at stake?
Knowing that this Texas, and Texas is always gonna be Texas, everything bigger in Texas, and no matter if you cut grass or if you cut hair, as long as you believe in your brand, you can get somebody else tap in and believe in their brand too.
So are the robots, the AI is only in Texas?
No, they're all over the world, you know what I'm saying? But Elon Musk bringing Tesla right here in Texas, you know what I'm saying? So everything got to come through here legally or illegally, you know? So just being from a background of a PR, you know, it's only right to have this as the next coast. And being here 10 years, you have a little bit of a foundation, you know what I'm saying, compared to the infrastructure of entertainment, the infrastructure of like real life, common trends and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, like dances. You just got to be knowledgeable and know that it's all right here.
So who's your mentor? Because you're like bomb.
I look up to, we know E.T., you know what I'm saying, Eric Towns, he a good, you know what I'm saying, good motivational. But I'm going to be real, I got a satellite radio. I don't know how I feel about this, but just say your boy J.O., he be having his moments, you know what I'm saying. I know he got this stuff with the politics, but I'm a PK, I'm a pastor kid, you know what I'm saying, RP my pops, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I got an ordained spirit, you know what I'm saying, or anointed spirit at that. So it's just really just, you know what I'm saying, just staying, you know what I'm saying, staying with the up and up.
Were you a troubled child? You know, they always say the pastor's kids always do the most.
Man, nah, I was a good kid. I was a good guy.
I wasn't a good kid, and I was a pastor's daughter.
Yeah, there it is.
I can tell the truth. But I'm doing better now.
There you go. Is it amen? Amen. Amen.
Okay, so do you watch motivational speeches, though? Like, as you get up and set the tone for your day, You know, do you like, you know, actually watch them? Do you listen to different ones every day to get you ready?
Yeah, I just browse around on my search engine. You know what I'm saying? Really, even comedy too. Like Nate Jackson, that dude is funny. His crowd work. So like stuff I do, you know what I'm saying? It's just being able to so much influence and brush up on your own craft and sharpen, you know, iron sharpen iron. So if my motivation to speak to kids every day, I just got to find different ways to engage and interact with them. So,
For sure.
So yeah, definitely just browsing around.
Any upcoming projects?
Man, I've been working with this little kid out of Tampa, Florida. He live in DFW. His name King Moore.
King Moore,
AKA
guys.
Mr. Worldwide. If you're watching this video and you got kids,
So cute.
a kid, this is the 8-year-old. He gonna be bigger than Michael Jackson. You can't really say that. I can sit here
He
and
is so cute, you guys. Like the whole package.
yes, indeed. Like as we speak right now, he's sitting at like 720,000 followers on Instagram alone.
And like 24 to 48 hours ago, it was 667K. Like he's like booming. Like you guys, you
Yeah.
gotta see him too. His responses to anything is just so cute. You would never think he would say it.
Yeah, for sure, King Moore. And he's like a King Moore world. That's he Mr. Worldwide. Like he got a song cleared by Michael Jackson Estate. Like I don't know too many rappers in DFW or in the world, in the country that got an actual song cleared by, you know what I'm saying, MJ.
And you should hear the goals he sets out for himself for like the year. Like it puts us all away, like including me, because I'm just like, what? And the fact that he's 8 and he knows where he wants to go with 8, it's like he's definitely gonna be great. Like it's no questions about it.
Facts.
How did y'all meet though?
I guess you could say social media, but his dad is Kappa. You feel me? And of course, I represent the 1911 show. You know what I'm saying, every day on the radio. But I'm the Omega, and my partner Don Perignon, he the Kappa. So of course, 1911, we was all founded same year as a fraternity. So he had reached out to Don P like 15 months ago. I was already, you know what I'm saying, in the mix with something else. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my little boy Money Mike. You know what I'm saying? And I just invited. They reached out to us. I saw that, but I was already like really forgot to respond. And they ended up responding again. Like, nah, hey, King, look at King Moore. I looked it up. I just told him, come to the block party. Come to a 97.9 block party. And we was in Fort Worth, and he showed up with a full live 9-minute set. And he just went 3-4 songs and had transitions. So since then, I'm like, yeah, he got it. The it factor.
And he's been rapping since how old?
He been rapping since like 3. You feel me? Like, yeah, but he's not even just a kid rapper. He's a model actor that likes to sing, loves to sing, that know how to rap.
Isn't that crazy? He's like the prodigy of like music.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Come on.
Because he can do it all.
Yeah.
So how did it make you feel when his parents reached out to you and said, hey, we want you to take him under his wing?
It was like an honor. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because I've been doing what I've been doing since I've been doing it, but to see what I could pour into him, I've been in, changed his whole set, you know what I'm saying, buffed up his shows, you know what I'm saying, just being able to take my crowd. I've been like, on radio 10 years, but I've been performing since I'm 34. I've been performing since age 4 myself. You know what I'm saying? I've been on stage, John P. Key. So with my background, just being able to pour in the cheat sheet, you know what I'm saying, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
So you nice.
So King Moore, he addressed gun violence in his song while being the youngest rapper in history, in hip hop. So like what made him feel like does he write his own music? What brought that to him?
He definitely a magician in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? He know how to cook, and he like every time I meet him, you know what I'm saying. Like of course we as a team, you know what I'm saying, give him direction, but he takes it and say, "Oh, I got it. That's all right, I got it." He's more of the okay. You know what I'm saying? He one of them. He's a fast learner.
Y'all, he is 8 years old and he got invited to the White House.
Yeah.
Behind this song with the gun violence.
Right now.
They're going to the White House.
Yeah, it'll be a second time going back, so it's time to just level up. You know what I'm saying? We're going into a new school year. You feel me? A lot of stuff going on in the world. You feel me? He just happened to be King Moore world, and we got what it take.
So when y'all go to the White House, do y'all see the president or like?
Yeah, like it's being able to, of course, with the stuff going on now today, you know what I'm saying? It's just everything getting postponed, so you just want to stay tuned. You'll be like, oh, okay, it makes sense now, type of thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
So he had 2 shows, 2 states, 2 days. Where did y'all go?
Atlanta was first. In Atlanta, we was able to get the cosign from Jazzy Faye. You feel me? Like Jazzy been on board, been seeing him, but it was finally one of them. He saw the whole set. You know, if we could back up a little bit. We was in T-Pain. T-Pain watched his whole set, and T-Pain co-signed him, said he the truth. You know what I'm saying? Lil Russell had brought him out when they came to Dallas for a show, but fast forward to the story, he was in Atlanta, and then we went to Georgia, or Atlanta, Georgia, and then we went over there till that was in Savannah.
Yeah.
And man, this little guy, he's him. He's really him, and the crowd receive him well. You know, we on tour traveling around with Lele, and you know, he just
Lele's T.I.'s daughter.
Oh, no, actually Lele is from Houston. Okay, there you go, Small World. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Heck yeah. Harris is a T.I. daughter, and she's actually in this video, the ABC song that's Clear by Michael Jackson.
They're like so cute. They're like little best friends.
Yeah, they really do. They tap in.
But she's the boss. She's the boss, and he's so cute because he just plays his bitch like, I'll just be your best friend. She's like, fine, the show's on me. Like, I love him.
Yes, so they got like a little set they did in Atlanta for the Universal Soul Circus. So that's what he's traveling tour with now. So they got like a little segment that they sing the Twin song, Twin, where have you been? So it's a vibe. You feel me? It's a vibe.
So moving forward, do you think that eventually, like, you would just want to have just manage kids? Like, you think that it's going to be more kids coming on, or this is the only kid?
Well, nah, it's a lot out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the world only getting younger in a sense. So it's like being able to push him all the way through where he need to get to. You know what I'm saying? Get him to that Chris Brown level, because that's like the highest the artist has got. You know what I'm saying? Outside of MJ, so to get him there, you feel me? To keep doing what he's doing. And
why kids and not adults?
Because they're the future. Like I think King Moore said, if I can quote him correctly, he say, kids make up 50% of the population, but 100% of the future. So it's like,
King
wow.
Moore, you are smart.
Yeah,
I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, this little guy's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if the world, you know what I'm saying, is 100% of the future, your kids, and it's only 50%, it's a go. It's a green light.
So tell me a little bit about this 1911 show.
Yeah, 1911 show. You feel me? Like I said, I got with 97.9 in 2018. So being able to kind of come in and have to start from scratch, you feel me? I had to make it make sense. And I actually did a show with Don Perignon, who I'm on the mix with every day. He was in like the Kappa, I'm the Q. And if you look at it, we're the #1 station in the city. You feel me? But the 9 represent. Like, they call number 9, where you at? You feel me? And then if you come to the radio station, you get up on the 11th floor, you'll see that that's the highest floor in the building. So it's the 1911. And every time we get off and the doors open up, it got to be a show. Yeah. So it's like a 1911 show. It's like a double purpose meaning, you know? So, yeah. Okay. So we're just trying to make it all. So
what's the show about?
The show is the vibes that we create. Like, we breathe life, like CPR. Like, our first album that Juicy J co-produced with us, it was kind of like more... We the heartbeat, you know what I'm saying? We the pulse. Keep it going. The P, the pulse. It just being able to breathe life in anything, no matter what kind of businesses it is, if it's a party, a wedding, bar mitzvah, quinceañera. We just well worse and diverse when it comes to versatility and making it happen.
When do you sleep?
Ain't no sleep.
Just everything.
Ain't no sleep. You can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? You can sleep. You gotta sleep, but you sleep.
He gets like 3 hours of sleep.
Back at it.
Do you take like energy drinks or energy pills or energy something?
No, I would shout out Valone. It's like a little personal endorsement we just got. 1911 show within the last 13 months here. So yeah, we show love. Brett Barish, CEO, Rick Ross and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne birthday, his birthday bottle was Valone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we just trying to make it all come together, turn water into wine. You feel me? So that's all love, you know. But yeah, so.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because you have like it all going on.
And
you get to pick.
Yeah, I just off on weekends, radio during the week, traveling the country. You know what I'm saying on the weekends, you know what I'm saying, traveling the world.
Yeah, you feel me? For sure. Because that's where you're going. You're going global.
Gotta connect the dots.
For sure, and they're connected.
That's real.
How does it make you feel? Like when you first started? Because sometimes it's not easy.
It ain't. At first, it was like when I became the Bruhs, and I was like, okay. Like, I knew I was going to be him when I left the crib. When I made it out of St. Louis, 25 beating statistics, you know what I'm saying? I made it out 18. I'm like, all right, cool. I could feel it, you know what I'm saying? But then once I pledged, it was like I could feel it in my veins, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like every day. And in between each one of them posts, it could be that one call to be like, hey, we need y'all to come here. They want to see y'all here, you know what I'm saying? And the more we do it, the more consistency that you have, it comes to it's an unspeakable, saying speechless moment type of thing. So
you feel like when you started to accept your purpose, that everything started to line together.
Yeah.
Sometimes we run because I think sometimes we're kind of nervous about the outcome. And you like, it's really me? Like, it's my, this is what you have for me. Are you sure? Because you get those visions, you get the spiritual wake-ups, you get all of that. But sometimes we're so scared to answer that call.
you gotta just know it. You feel me? You gotta just sense it. You feel me?
Yeah,
but
he answered the call. You see where he's going?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that Vita Local call, that really changed the game for me. It was like, whoa, they want to do what?
Yeah.
But I feel like me creating that song, that slide in, and every time I'm not a rapper, I'm just like a hype man, but every time I've made a song, it's then just took me to, my back been to the walls, like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I made the slide in. I was able to travel around more, boom, connected with the station. The second one was the find one. I made the hook. You know what I'm saying? Down Perion, we in the club. Like, I ain't never been on the club and on the radio at the same time. So talking to these 300 people, you know what I'm saying, in the room versus these 3 million people possibly riding around the Metroplex, you know what I'm saying? So I had to really come behind Jay Cruz and be doing a live radio broadcast. So
shout out to Jay Cruz. I did an interview with him too.
Yeah, that's big bro, man. That's big bro. So I had to find a way to kind of make up the energy because, the beat always been known to have that live broadcast in the city. You know what I'm saying? So clubs, man, we need to get that live broadcast back, man. We try to come turn up with you. You feel me? So, but honestly, the Black Youngster song, the boo shake that booty, twerk song.
Yeah.
I'm in the club, but I'm on the microphone, but I'm talking to the whole country or the whole, you know what I'm saying, Texas saying, come to this club. So he played the beat. I'm like, nah, P, start that over. So I'm in my head, I'm like, we need some booties in motion. Hey, we need some booties in motion. Yeah, girl, put your booty in motion. And for the fellas in the room, I'm like, man, I got to find one, get behind one. Find one and get behind one. So I put them together, told them to start it over again. And this is live on the radio, you feel me? So it's a vibe. And then next thing you know, we do it a lot. Everybody notice it. We got to dance with it now. You know what I'm saying? Find one, get behind one. So Lil Ronnie and Digital Norm, they went on tour. And they was like, bro, we was using that to like warm up the crowd. Like, we was really starting off the parties and all our sets with that. I'm like, man, I got to make a song. And that's how I know when we finally got to, all right, people got to get in here and make a song. But we can't just keep doing Black Youngster. We like 3 months in using it. So we make a beat. And with copyright infringement, you can't just put anything on YouTube. Right. It was the same morning or the night before when we made the beat. It was like a random Thursday in November. And we got a phone call that next morning like, hey, Juicy J in town doing a press conference for Travis Scott. And so I ain't really had too much time to prep. So lo and behold, get to work, go through the motions. OVN Media, he got it all on camera. Like, I doing the interview, wrapping it up. We about 31 minutes later. I'm trying to wrap it up. I'm like, man, I can't play no beat, you know what I'm saying, just off YouTube. Let me go to my email. I just play the email. I just, you know what I'm saying, you got at the radio, you gotta know them vibes with certain artists ain't gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that. And I just worked it in there, and the beat, I'm like, ooh, you hear this right here? He was like, yeah, that's hard. He kept the vibe, and it was like 8 seconds in, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on there. And this is everything I'm talking about right now. This is pure happening off life, unrehearsed. He said, oh, that's hard. At the time, we was calling it BIM. It was just standing for Booties in Motion. But he was like, yeah, that's hard. Then he looked over at his manager. He was like, hey, yo, Tim, get my information. I'm going to get on there. I said, you going to do what? He said, I'm going to get on there. So I reached forward, shook his hand over the mic. That was Thursday night. I woke up Sunday morning with a full song from Juicy J. 2 verses, and then he did the hook. Like, he did the find one, get behind one. We need some booties in motion. We need some booties in motion. Yeah, we got over like 7 million right now on YouTube as we speak. So we went to LA, you know what I'm saying, getting all the clearances. And it's so crazy. I ain't even gonna tell everybody this, but like when Megan Thee Stallion, I gave her first radio interview at the station. You feel me? So it's like I done interviewed her like 3 times. But the first 2 times her mom came with her. So my relationship is with Megan Thee Stallion, but I was ripping and running up and down the hallway, giving her mama the courtesy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she was technically low-key supposed to be on the song with us. Yes. But the same day that the label finally gave us Juicy's available schedule was the same time her mom had passed. So it was like, we can't really just reach out now. Right. Like, hey, we need you. Just, you know what I'm saying, go through it. But got B King on the remix, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple artists out there. Dope. Yeah. But
it's so dope that you came up with the hook.
The hook.
Yeah.
The hook. We need some booties in motion.
Isn't that crazy? So you don't ever think that you're going to get into, like, writing music you just, I
could. Hey, I got some.
Yeah, for sure.
We keep in the pocket, in the vault. Project Pat and everything too.
I would say King Moore, you got it all set up, but I think you got it on your own. I don't even think you need any help.
I did put one together for him with Jay White. I did. It's called Favor, and it's pretty much Jay White made the beat. Who never made a kid beat forever. He's Cardi B producer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goodness,
connected.
Yes.
And Canary Yellow was a little rapper, a little female lady out of Florida. And this little girl, she just went viral for rapping for Boosie, and she just rapped again for T.I. And she was at Rick Ross' house standing outside his gate. She 8 years old too. And she just bars. She's a rapper. She ain't got no dancing bone in her body, but she's a rapper. And we saw that, and I'm like, man, we need to make a song. King needs something else, like something current. This is at least 7 months ago now. Something current, so I'm like, all right, bet. Favor. And we need a song for the kids, a zone for the kids. It ain't too grown for the kids. Put this on for the kids. A favor. I say, go on flex with them. Favor. Go on flex with them. Put this on for the kids, a song for the kids. And the first verse say, oh, you your daddy's son, or you your mama daughter. It's P Skillz, King Moore, we your party starters.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Canary Yellow on the phone, so we party harder. We turn them up from high school back to kindergarten. Right foot out, then you scrub the ground. Scrub the ground. Go on, scrub the ground. Put your left foot out. Stanky leg. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Scrub the ground. Yes, over 2 million views right now on YouTube.
I like how you intertwine everything.
I had to braid them in there.
That's exactly how you're supposed to do it, and you put everybody, so everybody promoting, everybody pumped.
Balanced out. That's it. It's love, man.
I love the way he thinks.
I'm trying, bro.
Okay, so what are you most appreciative when it comes to accomplishment that you've made in this entertainment world? Because you've done so much.
Shoot, being able to get this far. You feel me? Being able to get this far.
Facts. Being able to do everything. You've
everything.
used like all your gifts.
Yeah, not all of them. I got a couple in the back pocket just
You're going to use that when you get up there.
Yeah, you know, so everybody know I've been tap dancing 4 years too.
No way.
Yeah, I'm nice. Yeah, heel toe.
How do you find time to tap dance like this?
Yeah, that was high school, saying flirting with girls in 7th grade. That's all. I loved the more of the art. And
So you be practicing at home, tap dancing with your
Nah, I don't do it. It's just natural. I teach my baby girl that, you know what I'm saying?
That is so cute. That's like a secret talent he has. Okay, and so what do you have to say for your fans?
Coming soon, man. Appreciate the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We got something coming for the city, DFW. And shoot, hit the follow button. You got some talent. You know somebody with some talent. I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, paying it forward. So tap in. Okay,
so before we get out of here, tell me how your king hat is sitting. Do you feel like, you know, your stuff that you're working on when it comes to yourself, or you feel like, I'm really doing good right now. I'm just walking to my purpose.
Say the question again.
How are you walking? Like, is your king hat tilted? Is it sitting up forward? Do you feel like, you know, I've been working on myself, so right now I'm doing good, or like, nah, V, I'm working on myself.
It's working, man. It's upright and righteous. Yeah, it's right. It ain't fit on yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely.
He didn't say it tilted. It's just not fitting on yet. I love the way he said that.
You got to rotate it sometimes. Get your thinking cap together.
For sure.
So heck yeah, man.
It's been such a pleasure. I'm gonna see more of him because you know what, King Moore, I gotta see you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you guys. Well, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Find me on the radio, man. Tomorrow, it's saying 3 to 7. You know what I'm saying? Live on 97.9 The Beat. But you definitely tap in on all social media platforms at P Skillz Flow, PSKILLZFLO, and shoot. I feel like I should give him a little clickbait real quick. Yeah. I tell you what, I give you a quick little 16. I'm not the rapper, but something to be like, okay, he did it. Here's a little story that I always share about a pilot P Skillz who be all in the air. I came from way over there. I'm like the radio spur. I got them LA haters mad because I came up the stairs. I keep the tickets and passes. That's on me, baby. On YPP, baby. Call in and see, baby. Oh, you ain't never heard my show? Well, you can start today. Turn up in your car today. We might raise the bar today. 844-787-1979. That's that Hardaway hotline when you call. Yeah, located by the man. I'm gonna leave right there.
Oh, yeah, you're cold.
But yeah, we just.
That's crazy. You don't do music.
Nah, that ain't for me. I'm a hype man though.
All day. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Real Life with QueenV show. I'll see you next time.
You did.